In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, there stood an old manor known as Everwood House. It had been abandoned for years, left to the mercy of time and nature. The villagers spoke of it in hushed tones, sharing stories of strange occurrences and unexplained disappearances. One autumn afternoon, a young historian named Eliza decided to investigate the manor. She was drawn to its history, intrigued by the mystery surrounding it. Armed with her notebook, a flashlight, and an old map of the house, she ventured into the crumbling estate. The air inside was thick with dust, and the wooden floors creaked under her weight. As Eliza explored, she discovered rooms filled with decaying furniture, faded portraits, and remnants of a life long forgotten. Each room seemed ordinary, yet something felt off. The more she explored, the stronger the feeling of unease grew. In the heart of the manor, Eliza found a grand staircase leading to the upper floors. She hesitated for a moment, then ascended the steps. On the second floor, she noticed something peculiar, a small door at the end of a long corridor. It was not marked on her map. The door was ajar, revealing darkness beyond. Curiosity got the better of her, and Eliza pushed the door open. The room was unlike the others. It was immaculate, as if untouched by time. A grand chandelier hung from the ceiling, casting a warm glow over the room. At the center was a large, ornate mirror with a gold frame, standing taller than Eliza. The air in the room was unnaturally still. Drawn to the mirror, Eliza stepped closer, her reflection staring back at her. But something was wrong. Her reflection's eyes were darker, and the smile on its face was not her own. Suddenly, the room around her began to shift and blur. The walls closed in, and the mirror seemed to pulse with an eerie light. Eliza felt a strange pull, as if the mirror was calling to her. She tried to look away, but her eyes were locked onto her reflection. The world around her faded, and she was plunged into darkness. When Eliza awoke, she found herself lying on the cold floor of the manor. The room was gone, replaced by a small, dusty attic filled with cobwebs and old trunks. The mirror was nowhere to be seen. Dazed and confused, Eliza stumbled out of the attic and made her way back to the village. She tried to tell the villagers what had happened, but they looked at her with concern. There was no grand room, no chandelier, and certainly no mirror. The manor's second floor had collapsed years ago, leaving nothing but rubble. The villagers shook their heads, dismissing her tale as a result of exhaustion or overactive imagination. But Eliza knew what she had seen. She could still feel the pull of the mirror, its dark presence lingering in the back of her mind. Determined to uncover the truth, she returned to Everwood House day after day, searching for the mysterious room. But it was as if the room had never existed. Years passed, and Eliza's obsession with the forgotten room grew. She became reclusive, rarely leaving her home, her walls lined with sketches of the mirror and maps of the manor. The villagers whispered that she had gone mad, lost in her own mind. Then, one winter night, she disappeared without a trace. Her house was left untouched, her notes scattered on the floor. The only thing missing was a single sketch, a drawing of the ornate mirror. Some say that the mirror claimed her, pulling her into a world beyond our own. Others believe she found the room once more and entered it, never to return. To this day, the mystery of the forgotten room remains unsolved, a tale passed down through generations, a warning to those who dare to explore the unknown.
For more videos like this, please like, comment, and subscribe.